back and compete and come back. And, the experience was amazing, and I'm just grateful. I'm just, as I sit here, I'm just really grateful just knowing that, I don't want to take these things for granted, and I'm not going to be a professional basketball player for my whole life.
Kind of just helped me segue into my question. What is next for Jeremy Lin after this experience?
I'm not sure. I think it's see what in the short term, see what is out there. And, there's no other seasons, in terms of that you could jump into other than the NBA. So the CBA season and things like that are winding up, and so it's just waiting and seeing if teams felt like if I deserved or played well enough to be a part of their organization.
Also,
go ahead.
When you finish your question, also, what are the other projects that you're working on? Because I know we talked about your organization and things like that earlier in the season. I would like to know more about that.
Got a lot going on. A lot of stuff. I have a basketball school. I have multiple basketball schools with over 10,000 students in China. I have a signature shoe line and apparel that we're trying to tell stories and spread good values through and help a lot of underprivileged children. I got a foundation out here. I got a foundation that's doing a lot of work in overseas. And there's a lot of things that we have going on. That's just kind of scratching the surface. But, again, right now there's a lot of social justice issues. There's a lot of philanthropic work that I want to do, especially around Asian American issues and around the Bay Area. And so those are things that I'll be thinking about and looking at as I go back home.
When I was down before the season started and the Warriors had acquired you, a lot of people, the first name they dropped was yours. And if your name's in a headline, it's getting 3 times the readership. Is there, obviously, you have many fans. Is there anything you want to say to the Santa Cruz Warriors fans?
Just thank you. Again, thank you. I don't come in thinking I'm above anything or anybody. I coming from my background, coming from where I came from, the fact that I can play professional basketball, again, is truly a blessing. I mean, we're talking about, the historic numbers of, this hasn't been done in 50 years, 60 years for certain things. And so for me, I'm humbled. And the fact that people still, like you said, people are still paying attention and they care. And, they started broadcasting my games in Taiwan. They started broadcasting a lot of my games through China and things like that. And my family got a chance to watch this game. So the family members that were in Taiwan, and it was just it was just a web effect where, all of a sudden things were going on. And even with everything that had happened last year with China and the NBA, they still put my G League games up on broadcast over there. And I was just like, wow, thank you to all the fans. This is incredible.
And then secondly, since it was a 15-game season, I know you sat out some time with the back. Did you come back early? Were you 100% when you came back, or how's the body feeling now?
Honestly, I feel great right now. I felt like tonight, this is our 4th game in 5 nights. And obviously, guys, it's one of the things, the first thing Axel said to me was just wow, how did your legs feel tonight? I think, 4 games in 5 nights, guys are going to feel it. But for what I felt like it was, actually felt pretty good. I felt like I was moving pretty well. And I feel my body feels great right now.
Hey, Jeremy, Patrick Blennerhassett here from the South China Morning Post in Hong Kong. A season under your belt with the G League now. What was the difference in terms of the gameplay from the CBA to the G League? What was kind of the main thing that you noticed going from China back over here about how the game was played and the differences on the